Hey guys, welcome to my video. For today's tutorial, I will be teaching you how to make the puffs and ladder stitch. To begin, all you're going to need is some yarn and a crochet hook. For this tutorial, you will need to know how to make chains, the single crochet stitch, the double crochet stitch, and the puff stitch. I have videos on all of those and I will have them listed down below. Starting from the very beginning, making chains, you're going to make chains in the multiple of 6 plus 3. I have already made 27 chains on my hook. To start row 1, make 2 double crochet into the 4th chain from your hook. Make 2 chains, 1, 2. You're going to skip 1 chain and into this next one make a single crochet. Make 2 chains, 1, 2. You're going to skip 1 chain and then into each of the next 3 chains make 1 double crochet into each. So starting from this chain 2, this is going to be our sequence from this row. It's going to be chain 2, skip 1 chain, 1 single crochet in the next one, chain 2, skip 1 chain, and then 3 double crochet. So we're going to start from here. We're going to make that chain 2, 1, 2. You're going to skip 1 chain and then into the next one make a single crochet. Make 2 chains, 1, 2 to skip 1 chain and then into each of the next 3 chains make 1 double crochet. Make 2 chains, 1, 2, skip 1 chain. Into the next chain make a single crochet. Make 2 chains, 1, 2, skip 1 chain, into each of the next 3 chains make 1 double crochet. Make 2 chains, 1, 2, skip 1 chain, into the next chain make 1 single crochet. Make 2 chains, 1, 2. You'll have 3 chains left. You're going to skip 1 chain, into the next one make a double crochet, and then into the last chain of your row make 2 double crochet. So we'll have those 3 double crochet like we had been making to complete this row. And that's how row 1 is looking. To start row 2, make 2 chains. These 2 chains count as a double crochet. This row is really easy to remember, so the sequence is going to be a double crochet, a puff stitch, and a double crochet. And then we're going to be using chains to skip these single crochet from our last row. So these 2 chains are a double crochet, so you're going to skip the first stitch because this is technically going to be a stitch in that first stitch, right? So into this next stitch, you're going to make a puff stitch. That's going to be a 3 yarn over puff stitch. Then into the next stitch, you're going to make a double crochet. So we have our first double crochet, puff stitch, double crochet. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to skip over any previous single crochet and chain space. We're going to be working into these next double crochet, and you're going to make that same thing. Into the first stitch, make a double crochet. Into this next stitch, make a puff stitch. And then into this next stitch, make a double crochet. Make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Skip to the next set of double crochet. Into the first stitch, make a double crochet. Into this next stitch, make a puff stitch. Into the next stitch, make a double crochet. Make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Skip to the next set of double crochet, make a double crochet in that next stitch. Make a puff stitch into the next one. And then make a double crochet into this next stitch. Make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Skip to your last set of double crochet. So you're going to have 2 double crochet and then some chains. These chains are going to count as a double crochet. Into the first stitch, make a double crochet. Into this next stitch, make a puff stitch. And then into the tops of these chains at the end of this row, make a double crochet to complete this row. And that's how row 2 is looking. To start row 3, make 2 chains. These 2 chains count as a double crochet. So row 3 is going to be similar to row 1. We need to make our 3 double crochet that we would work into for row 2, and then we need to make our single crochets. So you're going to skip the first stitch in this row. Into each of the next 2, you're going to make a double crochet for our first set of 3 double crochet. Make 2 chains, 1, 2. Into this next chain space, you can see we have a chain space from our last row. You're going to make a single crochet into that chain space. Now make 2 chains, 1, 2. And then now we've come across a double crochet, puff stitch, and double crochet from our last row. We're going to need to make 1 double crochet into each of those stitches. So you can see how this sequence is going to go for this row. It's going to be 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet into a previous chain space, 2 chains, and then 3 double crochet. So we're going to start our sequence at chain 2, 1 single crochet into this next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches, chain 2, 1 single crochet into the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches, chain 2, 1 single crochet into this next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet into each of the last 3 stitches, and then these chains at the end of the row are counting as a stitch. So you're going to work a double crochet into the top of that chain. So there's 1 into that stitch, 1 into the next stitch, and then 1 into the top of these chains at the end of this row to complete row 3. And that's how row 3 is looking. You would now alternate between rows 2 and 3 for however long you want your project. And that is going to be how to make the puffs and ladder stitch. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more from me. You can follow me on all social media at crochetmelovely, all one word. Please leave me any feedback down below for future videos and tutorials that you would like to see. Thank you guys so much for being here and have a great day.